I kept your name in my mouth like rain, wore it like gold through the worst of days. Back when I was a storm in a cheap coat, you were the hand that taught me to stay.
I broke your trust with the boyish flame, ran my own heart through a rusted blade. Now I bring you tea when the dark rolls in, kiss your forehead like I can still make amends.
And if my bones feel hollow now, I hide it deep, I bow way down.
I only want your life on the floor,
Your hand in mine, nothing more.
stay a little longer.
Stay in my arms tonight.
I'll be your shelter.
I'll make it feel alright.
If my sky is fading,
I still light up your eyes.
stay a little longer, stay a little longer. I count the cracks in the kitchen towel, like yours I lost when I ran too wild. I take back every cruel little spark, every cold word, every night side mark.
Now I fold you cold by the front door, learn your smile like the prayer.
In the song, if time is a thief with the lock and key, let it come for me, not for you, not yet.
And if my bones feel hollow now, I hide it deep, I bow it down.
I only want your life on the floor.
Your hand in mine, nothing more.
Stay a little longer. Stay in my arms tonight. I'll be your shelter. I'll make it feel alright.
If my sky is fading,
I'll still light up your eyes. Stay a little longer.
stay a little longer. There's a dark tide under my skin.
A quiet clock that won't give in,
I never told you what it took.
to keep on smiling, to keep that look.
If I leave the morning rain, let my love be the trail I made. No regret can find this route.
When your name is my only moon. Stay a little longer, stay a little.
Stay in my arms tonight.
I'll be your shelter.
I'll make it feel alright.
If my sky is fading,
I still light up your eyes.
stay a little longer.
Stay a little longer. Stay.
Stay a little longer. Let me hold you through the night. I'll be your shelter till the last leaves the light.
If my sky is
Fading, you'll still be my reason why.
stay a little longer.
Stay a little longer.
I kept your name in my mouth like rain, wore it like gold through the worst of days. Back when I was a storm in a cheap coat, you were the hand that taught me to stay. count the cracks in the kitchen tile, like years I lost when I ran too wild. But take me back, every cool little spot, every cold word, every night's I mark. Now I fold your covered by the front door, learn you smile like a prayer in the sun. If time is a thief, the lock and key, let it come for me, not for you, not yet. And if my bones feel hollow now, I hide it deep, I bow it down. I only want your light from the floor, your hand in mine, nothing more. Stay a little longer, stay in my arms tonight. I'll be a shelter, I'll make you feel alright. If my sky is fading, I'll still light up your eyes. The Torah as a melody. Give ear, O heavens, and I will speak. This voice isn't just speech, it's a melody that begins within, a quiet inner breath that gently restores the heart. Every verse is a note, every word a tone, every halakha is a melody inviting the soul to listen, to awaken, and to reconnect with a sacred will. Just as God commands Moses to say, give ear, O heavens, and I will speak, and let the earth hear the words of my mouth. So too this melody calls out to me, to you, to anyone willing to truly listen, to become a witness, to become part of the eternal song of creation. Every inner sound becomes testimony to God's actions, to every act of kindness, to every repair that was made or is still waiting to be made. When I begin to play the verse, for I will call out the name of God, give greatness to our God. The melody flows to the heart, it reminds me that the power to lift and to repair isn't mine alone. It lives within all of us. Every note connects our history, our exile, our struggles to the divine presence, to the source of faith. Then come the heavy memories, the sins of generations, sorrow, pain. But the melody doesn't hesitate, it transforms, it weaves together past and present, showing me that every mistake, every fall, every fracture is part of a greater composition waiting to be repaired. And as the melody strengthens, the heart realigns, and the divine presence finds its way back within. God's portion is his people. Jacob is the measure of his inheritance. Play softly, reminding me that the gift of belonging to this people, to this Torah, is something that calls for constant refinement. The melody becomes a quiet promise. Don't be afraid, don't give up, because in every step, every thought, every word, we can add another note, lifting everything upward into the eternal song. One more moment of repair, one more piece of the everlasting melody. Each additional verse from Hazinu, they sacrificed to demons, not God. Gods they did not know, emerges in the melody as a moment of tension, a test, and still the melody teaches me. History and failure are not the end of the sentence. They're just a pause, a place to tune the instrument, to listen more deeply, to bring renewed awareness and joy into every action. And so the melody continues, sing, O nations of his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants and bring justice upon his adversaries. Even divine justice here feels like a balancing harmony. A return of order, a healing of the heart's wounds, a reminder that the world is never empty of kindness, and that everything in the end finds its way toward repair. And when I truly hear it, when this melody flows through me, I begin to understand. The Torah is not just something to study, not just words on a page. It is a living song, an inner melody, an ongoing repair. Every breath is a note, every thought is a sound, every action is part of the great composition of existence. So I listen, I play, I connect, and the heart slowly fills with joy. The pain softens, even if just a little. The divine presence returns to its place, into a heart that holds joy, despite everything it goes through. And every moment becomes a repair, a piece of the eternal song of Torah, a melody that flows through generations into the world to come, and into the heart of anyone willing to listen. As long as a man's attachment to women, even the slightest, is not cut off, his mind remains bound, like a calf tied to its mother. Selama keterikatan seseorang pada kenikmatan indriawi belum diputuskan, walaupun hanya sedikit, pikirannya tetap terikat, seperti anak sapi yang terikat pada induknya. Kemelekatan sekecil apapun dapat mengikat hati. Kebebasan tumbuh ketika kita belajar melepaskan.
Even the smallest attachment can bind the heart. Freedom grows when we learn to let go. Whether I want to or not, I am here at the peak of my dream. The path became clear, a silent shadow locked every stride. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Like a soldier waking from years of a storm, accepting a life in a different form. The grief of the field, I leave it behind, to heal the body and quiet the mind. At last I am rising on my own, finding a strength I've never known. Though the pain lingers deep in my soul, I'm walking again, I'm finally whole. Not easy to let go of the glory I held, when every ambition was suddenly felt. But in every scar there's a truth to be found, a new kind of growth on this common ground. But I know He knows better than me. His perfect will. I am reborn. At last I am rising on my own, finding a strength I've never known. Though the pain lingers deep in my soul, I'm walking again, I'm finally whole. Peace in my soul, the best for me. Candles glow softly, the warm lights invite. Ornate tables set perfectly, what a beautiful sight. Laughter fills the air, a welcome so sincere. Linger here a moment, let your heart draw near. Open arms of kindness, every waiter smiles so bright. Come and taste the wonder, come and feel the grace. Every flavor tells a story in this cherished place. Kalakalia calls you, joy in every bite. Where the food is heaven and the price feels right. Culinary magic, Dutch bitter balance divine. Alfredo fettuccine, every dish a golden sign. Lasagna layered deep with smoky sausage art. Iga bakar fried rice, warming up your heart. Affordable for all, true luxury from the start. Come and taste the wonder, come and feel the grace. Every flavor tells a story in this cherished place. Kalakalia calls you, joy in every bite. Where the food is heaven and the price feels right. Rich aromas drifting, zuppa soup in the air. Every server greets you with exceptional care. Sun cloud mocktails glowing, sendal dawet so sweet. Truffle, olive ball in flavors you will wanna meet. Almond butter, coke melting, a dessert so complete. Soft music playing, cushioned seats embrace. Warm and cozy corners, your own private space. From the first hello to the final goodbye, the staff make every moment feel like like you can fly. Unforgettable moments shared with those you love. Rum and raisin gelato, sweetness from above. Avocado float that dances on your tongue, nourishing the soul with every song unsung. Taste and see that goodness, Kalakalia, second to none. Come and taste the wonder, come and feel the grace. Every flavor tells a story in this cherished place. Kalakalia calls you, joy in every bite, where the food is heaven and the price feels right. Where the food is heaven and the price feels right. A sanctuary of flavor, where every heart finds rest.
Sometimes nothing. Sometimes we wait for nothing, and then sometimes nothing waits for us. The architecture of absence, an exploration of sometimes nothing. The aphorism, sometimes nothing, is a recursive meditation on the human condition, structured as a linguistic mirror that reflects our deepest anxieties and curiosities. It operates on a pivot. First, it addresses the internal state of human anticipation, and then it shifts to the external reality of the universe by inverting the relationship between the subject and the object, the void. The aphorism challenges our perception of purpose, mortality, and the nature of existence itself. The void of expectation. Sometimes we wait for nothing. The first movement of the aphorism, sometimes we wait for nothing, captures the inherent absurdity of human desire. We are creatures of anticipation, wired to look toward the horizon for meaning, fulfillment, or resolution. However, this line suggests a break in the causal chain of effort and reward. Waiting is traditionally an active state directed toward a specific end. We wait for a train, a lover, or a career breakthrough. To wait for nothing implies a state of suspended animation where the object of our longing is absent or perhaps never existed. This reflects the existential concept of the wait as described by thinkers like Samuel Beckett. In this context, waiting becomes a habit of being rather than a means to an end. It is a commentary on the futility of certain hopes and the realization that much of the human experience is spent in the lobby of an empty theater, expecting a performance that was never scheduled. The mirror of the unknown. And then sometimes nothing waits for us. The transition, and then acts as a temporal breach, leading us from our active psychological state to an objective inevitable reality. The reversal, sometimes nothing waits for us, transforms nothing from a passive absence into an active patient entity, where the first line deals with our internal projections, the second line deals with our destination. It evokes the gravity of the unknown and the ultimate silence of the universe. In a literal sense, this is a confrontation with mortality. At the end of the frantic pursuit of life, we may find not a grand revelation, but a return to the vacuum from which we emerged. However, it also speaks to the blank canvas of the future. It suggests that the world does not always have a preordained plan or a welcoming committee for our arrival. Sometimes we step into a space that is entirely empty, demanding that we either fill it or learn to inhabit the silence. Synthesis. The relationship between agency and the void. The relationship between these two states, waiting for nothing and having nothing wait for us, creates a loop of existential irony. It suggests that our search for meaning, the waiting, and the universe's indifference. The nothingness waiting for us are two sides of the same coin. We often experience a sense of cosmic betrayal when our expectations are met with silence. Yet the synthesis of these two ideas suggests a profound form of freedom. If nothing waits for us, then the structures of destiny and fate are dissolved. The void is not merely a vacuum of despair, it is a space of radical potentiality. Our waiting for nothing is the psychological preparation for an encounter with a reality that is unburdened by predetermined meaning. The interaction between our actions and the existential void reveals that meaning is not something we find waiting for us at the end of the road. Rather, it is something we must carry with us into the emptiness. The beauty and gravity of nothing. Sometimes nothing is not an expression of nihilism, but a poem of acceptance. It acknowledges the gravity of the void, the nothing that can feel heavy, cold, and final. But it also hints at the strange beauty of such a state, to recognize that we are waiting for nothing, and that nothing waits for us, is to be stripped of the illusions that clutter our consciousness. In this clarity we find a different kind of presence. When we stop demanding that the universe provide us with the destination, we become truly present in the journey. The aphorism serves as a reminder that nothing is the background upon which the something of our lives is drawn. By embracing the void, we find the courage to exist without the need for an ultimate witness or a guaranteed reward. Finding grace in the silent intervals of the cosmos.
Take care for what you pray. Oh, would that I could sing like Doc Watson and have the smell of a dog. The paradox of fulfilled desire. Take care for what you pray. The aphorism, take care for what you pray, serves as a perennial warning against the myopia of human longing. It suggests that our desires, once granted, rarely arrive in isolation. They bring with them a constellation of consequences, responsibilities, and sensory shifts that the wisher is often ill-equipped to handle at its core. The phrase highlights the double-edged nature of transcendence, where the acquisition of an extraordinary gift may simultaneously dismantle the equilibrium of a standard life. The way to mastery.
Singing like Doc Watson.
To wish to sing like Doc Watson is to aspire to a specific kind of American excellence, a blend of flat-picking virtuosity, soulful baritone resonance, and a profound connection to folk traditions on the surface. This prayer is for the possession of beauty and the ability to move others. However, the aphorism reminds us to look beneath the aesthetic surface.
To possess the voice of Doc Watson is to inherit the sensitivity required to produce it. Such mastery often comes from a place of deep labor, or in Watson's case, a life navigated through the darkness of blindness, where sound became his primary landscape. To have the gift is to also carry the weight of its demands.
The public expectation, the vulnerability of artistic expression, and the potential isolation of being a vessel for a talent that exceeds the common experience.
The prayer for talent is, in effect, a prayer for a transformation of the self that may leave the original person behind.
The nuance of the aphorism becomes even more visceral when considering the desire for the smell of a dog. Specifically, the dog's hyperacute olfactory capability to a human. The idea of super smelling sounds like a profound expansion of consciousness, a way to perceive the hidden chemical narratives of the world. Yet, in the context of the modern world, this gift would likely manifest as a relentless sensory assault.
A dog's sense of smell is estimated to be 10,000 to 100,000 times more acute than a human in a pristine forest. This might be a divine revelation. In the modern city, it would be an agonizing nightmare. The blessing would force the recipient to endure the overwhelming stench of industrial chemicals, rotting waste, and the pheromonal anxieties of every passing stranger.
What began as a prayer for heightened perception ends as a sentence to perpetual overstimulation. This illustrates the central irony of the aphorism. We pray for more life, forgetting that our biological limitations are often the very filters that make life bearable. Philosophical implications. Limitation versus transcendence.
These examples point toward a broader philosophical tension between human limitation
And the desire for transcendence.
Human beings are tuned to a specific frequency of existence.
Our sight, hearing, and talents are calibrated to a reality we can navigate. When we pray for extraordinary abilities, be they artistic or sensory, we are essentially asking to be retuned to a frequency that may be incompatible with our environment.
The desire to transcend our boundaries is a hallmark of the human spirit.
Yet the aphorism,
Take care for what you pray,
suggests that wisdom lies in recognizing the utility of our deficits. Our inability to smell everything, see everything, or perform perfectly protects us from the white noise of a universe that is far larger and more chaotic than we can process.
Transcendence
Without the necessary evolution of the soul or the body to house it,
becomes a burden.
the balance of aspiration.
In conclusion,
Take care for what you pray,
is not a counsel against ambition,
but a plea for self-awareness. It asks the individual to consider if they are truly prepared for the reality of their desires.
whether it is the soulful burden of a master musician or the overwhelming clarity of a canine's nose.
Every gift demands a sacrifice of the previous status quo.
True wisdom lies in the balance between our aspirations and the reality of our existence.
By understanding that every gain and ability often comes with the loss,
Of simplicity or protection,
we can approach our prayers.
with the sense of humility.
We must recognize that the constraints of being human are not just walls, they are the very structures that allow us to experience the world without being consumed by it.
Praise to God with gratitude true. Rest my husband's heart in you, a man of prayer with purpose strong. Your spirit guides him all day long. Every step with wisdom and peace, reflecting Christ, his faith increase. Faithful Lord, I lift this song over my husband all life long. Rest his mind, remove all fear. May your presence draw him near. Your word is anchor, spirit's flame. Hold his family in your name. United in love, through grace we stand, strong in Christ, hand in hand. Bless his work, his heart, his way, all for your glory, Lord, I pray. Never forsake, your mercy extend, day by day till journey's end. Guide him, Lord, with patient grace.
the same breath. The fear is in the breath, and so is the love. In one and the same breath, the duality of human existence. The human experience is defined by a series of paradoxes as none more intimate than the act of breathing. It is the first thing we do upon entering the world and the last thing we do before leaving it. Yet, within this involuntary rhythm lies a profound psychological truth captured in the aphorism. In one and the same breath, the fear is in the breath, and so is the love. This statement suggests that our most fundamental biological process is the container for our most polarized emotions. It challenges us to see the breath not merely as a gas exchange, but as a bridge between our survival instincts and our capacity for transcendence. The anatomy of fear. Fear is an ancient visceral response, and its primary residence in the body is the respiratory system. When we encounter a threat, whether a physical danger or a modern psychological stressor, our breathing is the first system to react. The fight or flight response triggers shallow, rapid chest breathing. This physiological shift is designed to hyperoxygenate the muscles for quick action, but it often results in a feedback loop of anxiety. In moments of panic, we may feel as though we cannot catch our breath. This constriction is the physical manifestation of fear. It is a tightening and narrowing of the world into a singular point of survival. And the aphorism states that the fear is in the breath. It acknowledges that our anxieties are not just abstract thoughts. They are rhythmic somatic experiences that can stifle our vitality if left unobserved. The sanctuary of love. If fear constricts the breath, love expands it. In a state of safety, affection, or deep connection, the breath naturally slows and deepens. This is the rest and digest state, where the diaphragm drops and the lungs fill to their full capacity. This expansive breathing sends a signal to the nervous system that all is well. Love in this context is synonymous with presence and life force. It is the breath we take when we are moved by beauty, the shared sigh of relief with a loved one, and the steady rhythm of a mind at peace. To breathe with love is to breathe with a sense of openness and receptivity. It is the sanctuary we return to when we allow our breath to soften, moving from the jagged edges of survival into the fluid grace of being. The unity of experience. The true power of the aphorism lies in the phrase, in one and the same breath. It posits that fear and love are not separate entities existing in different parts of the body or at different times. Instead, they are two possibilities existing simultaneously within the same biological cycle. This reflects the unity of the human experience. We are capable of being terrified and courageous, anxious and compassionate all at once. This perspective dissolves the dualistic struggle to eliminate fear. If fear and love occupy the same breath, then fear is not an enemy to be conquered, but a frequency to be tuned. By acknowledging that fear resides in the breath, we gain the power to transform it. We do not stop breathing when we are afraid. We simply change the quality of the breath to invite the love, the calm, and the connection back into the same space. Belly relevance. In today's high-stress, hyper-connected world, our breathing has become habitually fearful. Constant notifications, economic pressures, and social anxieties keep many of us in a state of chronic shallow breathing. We live in a culture of constriction, understanding that the breath carries both fear and love is a radical act of self-reclamation. It reminds us that even in the midst of a chaotic work environment or a personal crisis, the mechanism for peace is already within us. We do not need to go anywhere or buy anything to find relief. We simply need to shift the quality of the very thing we are already doing. This perspective offers a portable internal toolkit for emotional regulation and resilience. Conclusion: the power of the one breath. The aphorism invites us toward a life of mindfulness, the conscious awareness of the one breath. Every inhalation is an opportunity to acknowledge the presence of fear without being consumed by it, and every exhalation is a chance to release how we relate to life itself. If we can hold the duality of our emotions within a single conscious breath, we find a sense of equilibrium that is not dependent on external circumstances. We learn that while the fear may be present, the love is equally accessible, waiting to be felt in the very next rise and fall of the chest. In the end, we are always just one breath away from returning to our center.
Next one said come home, but I deleted that. Got your little blue thread still alive on my phone. Every message I don't send feels more like home.
You got me paused on the edge again. Screen still glows like a light that won't end. I wrote it soft and I made it me. Now it just sits there in between. Unsend drafts. Unsend drafts. Stuck in my head. Unsend drafts. Unsend drafts. Say what I If I hit send, would you even care? Or would it fade in the open air? So I save the pain for another night. Keep my heart in folders, out of Unsend drafts. Unsend drafts. Stuck in my head. Unsend drafts. Unsend drafts. Say what I I give you all of me, nothing left to hide. Even when you're far, you're still right by my side. I whisper your name in the silence of night, wishing you'd hold me and make it alright. a song for you, and I don't know why it hurts this way, but still feels true. No one else, just you, just you. All of me is yours, forever and more. Even from a distance, you're what I'm living for. I miss you like the moon needs the tide, like the stars that can't shine without the night. I love you more, I love you still, and I always will. I scroll through our pictures, smile through the pain, each memory like sunshine after rain. I dream of the moment you walk through that door, and I fall in love with you once more. Time can pass and days can fade, but the way I feel it won't ever change. No goodbye could dim this flame. You're in my soul, you're in my name. All of me is yours, forever and more. Even from a distance, you're what I'm living for. I miss you like the moon needs the tide, like the stars that can't shine without the night. I love you more, I love you still, and I always will. Come back to me when the world is kind. I'll be right here where hearts align. No matter the storm, no matter the way, my love is here. It will never stray. All of me is yours, forever and more. Even from a distance, you're what I'm living for. I miss you like the air I can't breathe. You're the only truth my heart believes. I love you more, I love you still, and I always will.
Modern and contemporary arts appeared in Europe and America in special cultural and political contexts and societies without others, making them diverse in different schools, trends, and streams. So in the West, you find among the audiences who admire and who oppose it according to its aesthetic ideology and philosophy. The formative movement in Saudi Arabia has not been an exception among the artistic movements in the Arab country in general, where modern arts such as abstraction and later have moved to it, where visitors of the exhibitions are seeing very contemporary artworks, and these works are seen in the growth of quantity and quality within the galleries in Saudi Arabia and Gulf countries and the rest of the Arab countries. What I can describe in lines is that the Saudi artists mostly practice contemporary art as it is outside to the inner square of the local audience without awareness and study of those historical and cultural contexts in which this type of contemporary or modern arts emerged after the two world wars in the 20th century, and the study of Western philosophical thought. This is what created a gap between the artist and the audience in our visual arena, where the artist exhibits his work in halls to spread his idea and artistic message, but he is surprised that it does not reach the audiences, and this problem is repeated with most artists. This is accompanied by a collective opinion of the audience from various members of the society that they do not understand the language of visual art and its current substances, and what it contains: symbols, forms, and visual messages which defame beauty and embellish ugliness, as if they are watching curses and hearing scandals from artists and a bunch of critics and hall owners about these exhibitions, and what values it contains: artistic and creative, drawing the features of their contemporary culture. In my view, the above is true and correct. The problem lies in the imitation and inability to transfer such artistic practices from global to local, including philosophical ideas, following a style of superiority to the public and degrading their intellectual and cultural level. What I also notice is that the critics of the contemporary art movements in the West are many, some of them depending on the historical context of its emergence, the Cold War, the role of the Zionists in managing the art movement, owning galleries, buying and marketing businesses, selling auctions, controlling the media, and buying critics in Europe. For example, the average price of Louis Fontana paintings is $15 million, 55 million rials, according to the study of the website of the art market. Observe it in 2016. I advise you to review what Dr. Zainab Abdulaziz, a professor of art philosophy and beauty science, wrote in her book, The Modern Art Game, which is based on French documents that reveal important pages and events that have been darkened in the creation of contemporary art, and Georgina Adams' book 2017 also, which explains the secrets of the art market. From a personal experience, I admired and inspired some contemporary works of close artists. Later discovered that they got imitated from the experiences of Western artists, and I was surprised by it when I visited exhibitions and museums abroad, and by direct conversation with the artist himself about his philosophy of his work and what it contains. I was amazed by the naivety of the message and the perspective, with the skill and execution, enthusiasm and great attraction towards the contemporary and globalization, as it works in exhibitions of bodies without soulless and identity. Katama, I recommend my fellow artists on the necessity of thinking, contemplating, observing, and developing culture about the philosophy of art and the global cultural movement, to know the historical roots of contemporary arts and analyze its reality, to know its rewards, changes, and steward its future, to make use of their artistic skill and visual creativity to build an artistic experience that the audiences can witness, to have contributed to the formation of their consciousness and the development of the taste and aesthetic sense, creating a positive trend towards art and artists. And the history of art is attested by the emergence of a Saudi Arabian school or artistic movement that deserves studying, contemplating, and transferring from the local to the international.
He walked with the hush of the pines in his step, hat brim low and a secret he kept. Not a badge, not a gun, not a name folks knew, but the wrongness bent where his shadow blew. He could feel it in the corners, taste it in the well, hear it in the silence where a laughter fell, a twisted tune off key and slow. He'd murmur it don't belong, but it knows where to go. Wrongness ain't just broken, it's built from a lie, like a smile too wide or a tear too dry. Don't cry out loud, but it hums in the trees, and my granddaddy knew how to track what it breathes. It ain't just a sin, it's a song with no key. It's the mark of a witch, and the job fell to me. He said don't chase the pretty sparks, they lead you blind. The real thing hides in the slow design. It's not the howl nor the sulfur wind, but the door that creaks when it shouldn't bend. He taught me to listen where the silence folds, and to carry no fear, just ironing old codes. He'd whisper at dawn just as light would start, on your hunt for the thing that don't fit the heart. The witch ain't always a woman in rags, sometimes it's a preacher with too many flags. Sometimes it's a garden that grows too fast, or a neighbor's smile that don't quite last. Wrongness don't bleed, it seeps, don't shout, but it keeps, like a lantern that flickers where no wind creeps. You don't fight it with fists or with fire and stake, you know what's at stake. Wrongness is a rhythm, a beat gone sour. It's a milk sweet word that turns your mouth to flour. And the witches, they wear it like perfume and lace. But my granddaddy could see it move across her face. Don't trust the grin, trust the ground, he'd say. Where the wrongness is thick, the trees bend away. I saw him once stop dead in the road, eyes fixed on a farmhouse, silent and old. He said, she's in there, or what she became. The witch ain't a girl, it's a long game. He knocked just once, didn't wait to be let inside. No screams, just a slow sunset. He came out wearing less weight than he brought, but his eyes had aged a year on the spot. And me, I'm the keeper of that quiet lore. Don't hunt with bullets, don't knock with war. But I know the wrong when it hums in the floor. I know what my granddaddy knew before. Wrongness is a wrinkle in the cloth of time. It's not crime, it's pre-crime. It's the curve in the line. It's the hush that don't match the color of the sky. The bird that don't scatter when the hawk flies by. It's the witch's laugh stitched into the seams. It's the way a town forgets what it dreams. So when I walk where the wind don't turn, I listen for the sound that the ashes learn. And if the air tastes like sugar on a rusted knife, I know the witch has twisted life. And I walk just like he did, slow and plain, through the bruise of the world, through the sideways rain. I walk with my back to the law and the town, tracking wrongness where it soaks the ground. Hey!
You were the man who held my hand when my heart did not know how to stay. You stood beside my restless soul and loved me through the years anyway. I was looking past the doorway, dreaming of another sky. But you kept standing close to me with patience in your eyes. I did not see the gift back then. I did not understand that God had placed His mercy there inside your faithful hands. You are not a small love. You are not a mistake. You were the steady blessing my heart was slow to take. No diamond had to shine for me. No golden ring had to prove. The greatest promise I received was always found in you. You were the man who held my hand when I was hard to please. And now I see the love of God was standing next to me. You became the father of our children, the shelter gift in my hands. You are not a small love. You are not a mistake. You are the steady blessing my heart was slow to take. The world could never give to me what heaven already knew. The greatest promise of my life was given through you. You were the man who held my hand, the love I finally see. And now I thank the Lord above for giving you to me.
I loved you like I never loved you before, but you changed the day you walked out that door. You went and got help while I was in despair. I didn't believe our love was going anywhere. Oh, I'm singing these blues since you've gone away. You found your path, but I'm lost in yesterday. I'm waiting on a sign, maybe just a clue. But until then, I'll keep on singing these blues. You said you wouldn't come back until you got help. Left me here